Yeah, so jet lag is kicking in, and I'm really looking forward to actually the next panel. I really want to know as well how to measure the impact of what we do. And originally I was told to talk about my experience, but I realized that after listening to many amazing presentations today, my experience isn't that different from many of you have already experienced. So I will just skip to the things that we do. So I do lots of collaborative work, and we do actually provide teacher training a lot in Asia. But when we say teacher training, I'd like to see that kind of activity more like a brainstorming session. Instead of I push my curriculum to other educators around Asia, I say, so we do this in Hong Kong, and I think it might work in the Philippines. Why don't you try and see what you think? And if you are teaching this material, how would you teach it? So we sort of like, originally it was 2 weeks long, and it was way too long. Not so many participants were keen on the idea of spending 2 weeks in Hong Kong. So we are now shortening it to 3 days. But because we are shortening a 2 weeks program to 3 days, we developed online courses. Maybe. So we started MOOC, Massive Open Online Course on News Literacy Education in 2015. And, okay, sorry, this is the one. As you can see, Anne Kruger, she's there. So Anne and I started this new online course for edX in 2015, and we run it in 2016. And we had quite a sizable active learners. I think it was around 20,000 from around the world. And of course, tens of thousands of people register for online courses, but only like 15 to 20,000 will actually finish the course. It was quite successful, I would imagine. So this is just one of the screen captures. I want to show some of the things that we did. Obviously, we had lecture style, regular lecture, like university lecture style, and we employed lots of students, so that's students are sort of doing a discussion in front of camera, and we actually did session-based teaching and learning activities as well. So Chloe, one of our students, gathered all the questions from the users and asked questions to Anne. We have lots of graphics and animation and all that. We started collaborating with Stony Brook University from the US, so we revamped our online course for Coursera in 2017, and it's an on-demand course. And we invited some of the well-known journalists like Stephen Reiner, who used to be a producer for 60 Minutes. So he was involved in a video project. So cumulatively, we have had probably more than about 25,000 active learners so far. Having said that, one of the things that we learned, even though we had lots of learners who are taking our courses, and we get lots of emails from librarians, news literacy teachers, media literacy educators around the world, and they ask us whether they can use the videos for their teaching. And it's all downloadable. All the videos are downloadable from Coursera. And we have all the transcripts and everything, pop quizzes, everything's ready for downloadable. But initially, when we started the course, we were targeting somebody who is in high school. So somebody who's like 19 years old, 18, 17, maybe first year university students. But we realized after analyzing the analytics, there are so many learners who already have master's degree, bachelor's degree, even PhD. If you look at the age group, we have more people who are over 25, sizable number of students or learners are actually over 60 years old. And we have definitely more women than men taking our courses. So we realized that it's really hard to reach the original target audience. Those people who we thought need this kind of training are not coming to our courses. Instead, those people who already have critical thinking skills, people who are already teaching media literacy, they're coming to our courses. It was great, good feeling, but at the same time, we didn't really feel like we are achieving what we are trying to achieve in the first place. Another hurdles that I found is that in media and news literacy education, we need more expertise, not just journalists and media studies expert. We want to collaborate with cognitive psychology professors. We want to collaborate with history professors, somebody who has different kinds of knowledge, and we could incorporate those things into our curriculum. But it's extremely hard in Asia to find those people who are interested in media literacy when their expertise in statistics, psychology, and other areas. So that's what I find very difficult. Lack of resources, I already talked about it this morning. Evidence-based research on impact and efficacy, that's the theme for the next panel. I'm really looking forward to hear more about what people have to say about this, because I really don't know how to evaluate the impact that we are having right now. So I'm still struggling as well. So this is the strapline. If you are interested, this is one of the answers that we came up with. Instead of doing online courses for 6 weeks, we create 4-minute video, 3-minute videos on YouTube, Facebook, really making fun of ourselves. We've been tricked so many times believing in bogus stories. So this is what we learned, this is what we experienced. Therefore, here's the little tips we can share. So if you have nothing to do tonight, please go to strapline.org and see what sort of things we do. We don't really have many viewers on YouTube. We have a sizable followers on Facebook, but I'm using these videos for my teaching as well. And this summer I taught a group of high school students using these videos, and it worked really well. All right, thank you very much. That's my 7 minutes, I think.